Good afternoon and welcome to Points West. First this lunchtime, it's back to school for thousands of pupils with staggered returns to the classroom and COVID testing to help control infection. At secondary schools, the government's recommended 2 lateral flow tests before lessons resume, but it's up to individual head teachers on how this is managed. Our social affairs correspondent, Fiona Lamdin, has spent the morning at Hans Price Academy in Weston-super-Mare.
We're in the sports hall this lunchtime and behind us pupils are having their lateral flow test. Well, let's come over to Principal Tony Searle. Good morning to you. Just tell us, is school going to be a lot more normal this term?
It's certainly going to feel a lot more normal. I mean, especially with the disappearance of bubbles. Before we had to segregate everyone. So now having those tutor groups back, having those role models in place for them is really important.
Unions are very worried. They're talking about ventilation. How will you keep teachers, pupils safe here this term?
Yeah, obviously carry on with the routines that we have before, clean as you go in the classrooms, making sure that doors and windows are wedged open and just keeping the ventilation high.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Let's come over and meet some of those going into year 11. So they will be doing their GCSEs next term, not next term, next year, next summer. Just coming over to you, Kobe, tell us, how do you feel ahead of year 11, a brand new year?
It's really exciting to be back at Hans Price and doing all the things that I love at school, as well as just the lessons like the drama and the music. For me personally, it's really exciting to be able to get back in the classroom and be hands-on again. Really exciting.
And what about you, Lexi? Obviously, you're hoping to do GCSEs next year. We don't know quite what that will look like, whether that will be examinations or teacher assessed work. How do you feel about that?
I'd rather do exams, but I just want to go for it and whatever happens, happens, and just try to get good grades out of it.
Yeah, okay. And just coming over to you, what are you most excited about this time?
I'm excited because now we've not got online lessons, so we can do more things in class. Like, for example, DT. It was more like making things. I couldn't make the things at home, but now we're allowed in the workshop again, and we can make the things that we're meant to.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Well, yes, as we say, a staggered start here today, but by tomorrow, the school will be fully reopened.
Now, it's a big part of a big week rather for our schools as they welcome back students after the summer holidays. Things are likely to feel a little bit more normal, whatever that is this term, but the effect of COVID is still being felt. Here's our social affairs correspondent, Fiona Lamdin.
It's a staggered start for many students, with the majority doing lateral flow tests before returning to the classroom. Today in this sports hall at Hans Price Academy in Weston, 500 pupils have been tested.
Getting up and going straight onto a computer all day, doing live lessons, it was difficult to keep motivated.
I missed my geography tube because I got self-isolated, but they're redoing it now.
Bubble systems, masks and social distancing have all gone.
They would have been used to just operating in year groups, having separate spaces outside for each year group, separate dining spaces, separate classroom spaces, whereas now, of course, they'll be able to mix with other year groups.
While trying to keep everyone safe.
Everyone is sort of appropriately nervous, so we're making sure that we've still got clean as you go.
A return to normality, but with some caution, as cases among children are already more than 30 times higher compared with this time last year. Fiona Lamdin, BBC Points West.